Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this very important update here on price action of Bitcoin. As we can see guys, Bitcoin has unfortunately failed to break out of this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, has failed to break out of this Williams alligator indicator, has failed to break out of this monthly CPI line, and parallelly it has also failed to break out of this middle line from the descending channel. Does this signals another reversal from here on for Bitcoin, or what to expect next? Because if you look at this price action in a different time frame using different scenarios, yes, we are being flashed with some very interesting move which we are going to talk in this video. But first thing first, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also guys, if you haven't claim this free 500 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, and additional to that another 200 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, then definitely check the video description. Now, talking about this dead cat bounce, on my previous video I showed you guys when the price of Bitcoin was testing the resistance around this 0.618 Fibonacci line. I showed you that in traditional market 0.5 or 50% retracement is usually normal. But in crypto, since market is volatile, we should also look at this 0.618 Fibonacci line as resistance. And now, since the price is below this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, now what to expect next? Because according to this dead cat bounce trading pattern, you can see the price of Bitcoin is expected to head towards the original trend duration 1, 2, 3, 4 reversal pattern. And in our case, the original trend duration from this dead cat bounce is clearly indicating here to the downside, because it's not just only the resistance from this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line. Parallelly, we were also facing resistance from this Williams alligator indicator. This Williams alligator indicator during uptrend has acted as a strong line of support, but during downtrend you can see this same trend line acts as a resistance. So in our case, this is exactly where we got attracted, this is exactly where we got rejected. So even according to this Williams alligator indicator, the price of Bitcoin could be preparing itself for another continuation like this before looking for actual trend duration, because we know beside the resistance from this Williams alligator indicator, beside the resistance from this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, the price of Bitcoin also has resistance from this CPI line for this month of August. Yes, if the price of Bitcoin wants to invalidate all the bearish continuation which I just showed you, we have to break out from this resistance line. I mean bottom, central, and the top CPI line, which sits in between 61,700 to 63,600 range. Yes guys, this key line of resistance must be broken into support if you want to see another continuation like this playing out. Otherwise the next area of confluence where we could be getting attracted would be this S1 line, and even up to S2 line, which sits around 46,000. Yes guys, if this scenario plays out, price failing to find support over this CPI line, price failing to find support over this Williams alligator indicator, then you can see this dead cat bounce will line up perfectly. I mean, price after getting rejected around this area will be slowly heading towards the original trend duration. And now, not just only the resistance from the CPI line, not just only the resistance from this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line and even the Williams alligator indicator, but in a daily time frame, we are also facing resistance from this middle line, because this same middle line in the past price action acted as support, but it was also a line where we got rejected a couple of times. So this is exactly where we got attracted. This is exactly where we are facing resistance. So if the price of Bitcoin is going to show another continuation like this, then we should be careful guys, because we might be showing another continuation like this. I mean, if the price fails to regain its strength above the CPI line, the upcoming days for Bitcoin could be turning bearish. But bearish doesn't mean that we are going to be looking at it as an actual bear market like this. I have been very clear with you guys. In a bigger picture, every corrective move, 20%, 30%, even up to 40% was a great buying opportunity during a bull market. So that's why even if the price shows another continuation like this, I personally think that is going to give us a great buying opportunity if we simply zoom out this chart, because we are aware the price of Bitcoin is also following this bump and run reversal pattern. So any sort of a pullback, you can see it might be just a test, a retest from this previous temporary resistance line, which in our case will be acting as support before before expecting another continuation like this. I mean, even though the price here is showing weakness, facing resistance from this CPI line, facing resistance from this Williams alligator indicator, even from this 0.5.618 line, it could be liquidating the over leveraged longs. Price slowly heading it to the downside around this 55,000 in between that range before starting with another impulsive move. Yes guys, pullback doesn't mean we are bearish. That might be just a temporary pullback before breaking it to the upside, because we are aware parallelly the price is also following this descending broadening wedge, which is a bullish continuation. So in our case, we are facing resistance around the 61 to 63,000. But what I want you guys to do is to simply zoom out a little bit. Even if this here is going to result in another continuation like this, right, that could be just a buying opportunity, and right after that I'm expecting the price of Bitcoin to turn very, very bullish. So even after this bearish move, even after another continuation to the downside, I strongly believe the price of Bitcoin is braving up for another massive move, and this massive move could only happen after liquidating the over leverage individual or even over leverage traders. Yes guys, after liquidating the over leverage traders, the price of Bitcoin could be starting with an actual bullish move like this. This is what I wanted to share with you in this video. If you have any doubt, I suggest you guys to simply zoom out, and even if this bearish continuation starts playing out, I will be accumulating Bitcoin, because in a bigger picture that will be a great buying opportunity. Guys, this is not a financial advice, this is just my personal opinion. So by saying this, I'm signing out, and if you enjoyed my work, then please destroy that like button.